Good morning, everyone. I'm Aaron Bureau with your Fastcast Digital headlines for this Thursday. Taking a look at today's top stories that we are following, starting with the interior. More than 1 month after police say Devin Standifer was last seen in Fairbanks, the chief now explaining Standifer's missing person status. Chief Ron Dupuis says there are now 2 open Standifer cases where different detectives are investigating his missing person status and his status as a sexual assault suspect. As the chief said, that does not affect the way missing person cases are handled. He said the department felt compelled to release an information update in response to community emails and comments. After Alaska's news source reached out to a member of Standifer's family, they said they'd have to think about if they want to comment. We have not yet heard back. And the Anchorage Assembly is once again considering a broader municipal sales tax, but ahead of putting it in front of voters, the body passed 2 separate ballot measures for this year's regular municipal election. The first puts voters to the question of whether or not a special levy tax should be implemented in order to help cover costs of acquiring police vehicles. The second will allow voters to choose whether or not a special tax levy should be implemented to cover costs of Anchorage service fleet vehicles. Separately, the public will have another opportunity to speak on multiple versions of the broader proposed sales tax ordinance. That will happen on March 4th at the Assembly's regular meeting that night. And a reminder, President Biden has declared today as a national day of mourning. As a result, the U.S. Postal Service won't deliver mail. The U.S. Supreme Court, the stock market, and government offices will also be closed. And it was a spectacle to see, and believe it or not, the nearly 50-foot-long fin whale that washed up on an Anchorage beach in mid-November is still there, but difficult to see from the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail. NOAA biologists say the whale is deflated and surrounded by massive ice chunks that were brought in with tides in early December. 2 tests have come back from the original necropsy showing the animal did not have avian influenza or Francisella tularemia. A team plans to go back out in the upcoming days to try and collect more samples.
It's been dead now almost on 2 months, right, since November 16th, so I'm not sure what valuable tissues will be collected, but it's been frozen, so we will look at collecting some additional samples. And you are correct that we are very interested in seeing some of the bones and see if there was some kind of ship strike or some damage to the animal.
The whale was brought in on a 33.3-foot high tide. It will likely take a 32-foot tide or more to take it back out to sea. NOAA urges, though, for people to be extremely cautious of attempting to see the whale as the tide and warm, icy conditions are making the trek quite dangerous. But those are your Fastcast digital headlines for this Thursday. I'm Aaron Bureau. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.